Well, hello there. This is Jim from James2342, the YouTube channel. This is not one of my regular videos with drones and everything, but it is one with a new toy test. And that new toy test is a couple of things, actually. It's the Insta360 X3, and I've got that attached to my bike, which is the Magicycle Cruiser Pro, which also has hooked up on it the bike leash, which is the one behind Buddy there. And we're basically testing it all. Now, the bike is an electric bike, but I've got the electric turned off. I'm just pedaling with Buddy there. And we're heading out for a ride, and part of that ride is involving testing the camera, and my first time with a 360 camera. So this is just a test. First time editing 360 video. It's kind of cool, and we're going to give it a shot. So come along for the ride. Don't blame me if you don't stick around. I think the video is like 11 minutes or something like that. If you want to run away, but it does take a little run down the street and down the rail trail. So here we are going down the street, taking a look around. Buddy's there in his glory. He really is. He really loves this. Since I got the bike leash, he's been a trooper. You see, I'm not pedaling there. That's because he's pulling me. He really likes to go. After a long run, he flags a bit, and I slow down, and we take it easy. But he sees me pick up the helmet, and he goes and picks up his harness and brings it over to me and goes, "I'm going with you." So I'm not even allowed to go out for a bike ride without him, which is kind of funny, but we have a good time. So here we are, and you can see to my left, or you're right on the screen, the wooded area there. That's this road and the rail trail, which is just over there. They meet up at the end of this street. So we're going down there. Now this is a bumpy street, and I have to say that the camera is doing so well with the. You got to remember, it's sitting on a selfie stick about 4 feet out from the bike. And the nice thing about the Insta360, it is what they call the invisible selfie stick. So I've just got it sitting in the basket, the front basket of the bike, and you can't see it there. So we're gonna come up to the end of the street here, and we're gonna hang a left. Or actually, we're gonna pull a U-turn onto the rail trail there. And when I say rail trail, the railway used to be there, and now that it's gone, there's it's a bicycle and public use trail now, and you're allowed to go on it with bikes. You're even allowed to go on it with those four-wheel drive or four, the little motorized car seat type things. Anyway, so right now we're just pedaling along, having a grand old time. And I have to say, this is a very nice camera. I'm liking it, and I'm also enjoying the Magicycle. It looks. I went to the Magicycle website. It looks like they're not making this model anymore. They have other ones, but this one's fairly large, and as you can see, I'm fairly large, so it works quite well for me. And Buddy loves it too. So we're going along and having a good time here. Now we're going to be coming up to some people that are on the trail, and I'm going to ring my bell, and they're going to very nicely move over and get out of the way because they're walking a dog, and lots of room here, lots of room. And Buddy's behaving very well. He's not trying to run over and say hi to the other dog, which is a concern because
I got him harnessed.
if he runs in front of me, well, I've got it set up so he can't run in front of me and he can't go behind. The red leash is a control leash. So there's the other dog. They're very kindly pulled over, and away you go. And Buddy's going, "But I want to say hi. I want to say hi." Oh well. There you go, Buddy. Let's carry on. And we're looking down on the island on the right-hand side. Across the little river is a little island there. A couple of nice houses. And moseying along down heading towards the center of town. And there's somebody else up ahead, and they're not wearing they're wearing headphones, so they don't know that I'm coming up behind them. So I'm slowing down, and she finally sees me and slides over so we don't have to run into each other. But coming in a couple of minutes, that lovely young lady is going to give me a hand, because watch what Buddy does. He's going to slam on the brakes for me right about now. And in that slamming on of the brakes, I didn't realize what was going on, but what was going on is that he was having a movement. And,
absolutely. Oh, of course.
We'd done that before we left.
Absolutely.
This young lady was so kind as to hold the bike for me as I hopped off to collect Buddy's deposit. It was rather humorous that he would do this, considering that we had I'd made sure that he'd done his business in my backyard before we left. Anyway, we get this cleaned up and we get back on our way. That was very nice of that young lady to help me out, hold the bike up, and Buddy's there being a very good dog, you know. Right, Buddy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. And we're going to move along now in a second. Just collect up the bag and enjoy the day, because it's starting to rain. It's just starting to rain a little bit. And we'll get home before it starts to really come down. All right, so hop on. And you ready, buddy? Okay, let's go.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime.
There we go. Okay. Buddy's back in full form. And we're back on the rail trail. Now, like I said, this is just a test video, so I kind of left everything in it just because I wanted to see how it worked out. Not going to win any Academy Awards for this one, but it was definitely fun to take the ride and play around with the 360 aspect of the bike, or of the camera. So we're going to take Buddy's little donation there and drop it in the donation bin here. So anybody else who's walking their dog down the rail trail, I hope they take advantage of the donation bucket there rather than to leave the bags lying around. So there we go, and Buddy's looking at me go, okay, let's go. And we're coming up to the end of our little ride here. We're going to hang a left and go up the hill. And one thing that Buddy's really good at, like right now he's pulling off to the right to keep his distance from the bike, but when we're on a sidewalk, he tucks in and he does a really good job. You'll see here in a second that he just stays right on the sidewalk, and it all works out well for the two of us. So there we go. He'll walk the edge, but it's great. So we're coming up to the top of the hill, and that's where we're going to end it. So I want to thank you for, if you're going to spend this much time watching it, why don't you subscribe and give me a like? If you've gotten this far, I'd appreciate it. It's always fun to see people subscribe, and it's always fun to see likes. So with that, I'll wish you a great day, and have a fantastic summer.